Good evening, dear students. I hope you are fine. I know you all must have gone through the poem and many of you must have learnt also. So, today I will explain the poem. So, let's start. Isabel met an enormous bear. Once Isabel met a very big bear. Isabel didn't care. But she didn't care at all. A normal child would definitely get worried, but Isabel didn't care at all. The bear was hungry. The bear was ravenous. The bear was hungry, not only hungry, but very hungry. The bear's big mouth was cruel and cavernous. The mouth of the bear was wide open and very immoral, as he was very hungry. Here, the mouth of the bear is compared to a cave. Students, you all must have seen a cave. A cave is a hollow, big structure and it is very dark from inside. So here, as the bear was very hungry, he widely opened his mouth. So here, the mouth is compared to a cave. The bear said, "Isabel, glad to meet you." The bear was very excited to have Isabel as its prey. As we know, students, he was very hungry. So, when he saw Isabel, he was very excited that I will have something to eat. How would Isabel, now I will eat you? And he frightened her by saying that it would eat her. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. But even at such situation, Isabel did not panic at all. Neither she screamed nor she tried saying or running away from the situation as any other normal child. If a normal child was there, he would have definitely run away or screamed. But Isabel, being a courageous girl, she neither screamed or get scared at such situations even. Then what she did? She washed her hand and she straightened her hairs up. So what she did? She washed her hand. As we all do before eating, we are washing our hand. So Isabel even washed her hand and she made her hairs up. It means that she make her hair in a tidy way. Then Isabel quietly ate the bear up. Then what she did? She ate the bear. Once in a night as black as pitch. Next Isabel met a wicked old witch. So once in a night which was very dark. It was dark as a pitch. Here even the poet has used a comparison. The darkness of the night is compared to that of a darkness of a pitch. Isabel met a wicked old witch. Isabel met a very evil witch. We already know a witch is a old lady which is having a magical power which she used for a wrong purpose. Not for a good purpose but for a wrong purpose. And the witch was very old. The witch's face was crossed and wrinkled. As she was old, the face was having fine lines like the old people. The witch gum with teeth were sprinkled and she was having a very scary teeth and gums. The teeth were not arranged properly. Rather, it was sprinkled here and there. It was not evenly arranged. "Oh ho, Isabel," the old witch crowed, "I will turn you into an ugly toad." The old witch was very delighted or happy to see Isabel. And she cursed Isabel that she would turn her into an ugly toad. As we know, students, witches are famous for the magical power. With the magical power, they always do the wrong activities. So here also she cursed Isabel that she would turn her into a toad. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. But Isabel did not get frightened at all. Neither she ran away from the situation. She showed no rage and she showed no rancor. She was neither angry when the witch cursed and told her that she would turn her into a toad. Isabel was not angry at all, and she showed no rancor. Neither she showed any hard feeling for the witch. A normal child or any other person would normally get angry at such situations, but Isabel did not get angry at all. What she did, in fact? But she turned the witch into milk and drank her. Rather, the witch turned her into toad. Isabel turned the witch into milk and drank her. Isabel met a hideous giant. Isabel continued self-reliant. Next, she met a giant who was very ugly. Isabel continued self-reliant. But rather than getting afraid, she continued to be confident and protect herself. The giant was hairy. The giant was horrible. The giant was horrible looking, and he was very hairy. He was having full hairs on the body. He had one eye in the middle of his forehead, and he was just having one eye in the middle of his head. "Good morning, Isabel," the giant said. "I'll grind your bones to make my bread." Then giant threatened Isabel that he would grind her bones to make his bread for the dinner. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. But in this situation also, Isabel neither panicked nor frightened, nor she screamed or ran away. She nibbled the wee bag that she always fed off. So at that time when she met the giant, she was eating the wee bag which she always fed off. Fed off means by which she was getting the energy and strength. Even though the giant was continuously threatening her, but she was still eating the wee bag very slowly, and she was enjoying every bit. And when it was gone, she cut the giant's head off. And once she completed eating the wee bag which she was eating, she cut the giant's head. Isabel met a troublesome doctor, and finally Isabel met a doctor who was very irritating. Students, we know that a doctor is supposed to be very patient and very polite with the patient. But here we see that the doctor was very irritating. He punched and he poked till he really shocked her. While treating her, he was continuously hitting her hard and poking her with his finger, which was very annoying for Isabel. The doctor's talk was of cough and chills. He said that the Isabel was suffering from cold, and the doctor shacks his bulbs with pills, and he was having a leather bag which was full of medicine. As a child, you all know that we don't like medicine at all, and he was having so much medicine in the bag. The doctor said unto Isabel, "Swallow this, it will make you well." And from his bag, the doctor gives some medicine to Isabel and asked her to eat so she could get well and fine. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. Even at such situation, Isabel was not worried at all. Neither she screamed nor she ran away from the doctor. Isabel didn't worry. Isabel didn't scream or scurry. So, in spite of seeing all the medication and treatment, Isabel didn't scream or get scared. Instead, she took some medicine from the maker and treated the doctor. She took those pills from the pills conqueror, and Isabel calmly cured the doctor. She took the medicine from the medicine maker or the person who is making medicine, and she treated the doctor by her attitude. Student, this poem shows how attitude of a person could enable him to come off any situation that he is put in. Even if he may have to travel through toughest time, if he has an attitude to come over, he would do it, no matter what obstacle he may face and however he may be feared. So it is a poem described in a form of a child innocence. People just go through the poem, and if there is any problem or if any of the words or line you cannot understand, please let me know in the comment section. Thank you.